Is 4 o'clock on this Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, November 30th, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel. 4 o'clock news on this Thursday evening, November 30th, 2017. Good afternoon and evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 4 o'clock. Top story on Peter Channel. 4 o'clock news on this Thursday afternoon. Going into Thursday evening is White House plans Tillerson ouster from State Department replaced by Pompeo. GOP lines up tax bill votes in Senate and Illinois says cuts $1 trillion to the deficit. British Prime Minister Theresa May is waiting in a call from the White House with an apology. Matt Lauer apologizes with a caveat, which was official. Roy Moore church event interrupted by protester and comedian. After successful election, GOP Representative Joe Biden of Texas said he will retire from House seat. Dutch authorities probe Bosnian war criminals courtroom suicide. Ireland demands significantly more clarity from UK over Brexit border. Trump poised to move U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem and declare the ancient city the capital of Israel. Radiohead pressed for justice in a delayed case of a stage collapse death. Clues that may lead to the capture missing teen soccer coach. Senator Al Franken accused of groping again, this time by an Army veteran. Paul Manafort said he'll put up 4 properties worth $11.65 million so he can leave his house. A 27-year-old American mathematician visited Australia was a victim of a gay hate crime nearly 30 years ago, coroner ruled on Thursday. North Korea may soon engage in the next provocation and test submarine launch ballistic missile, according to a Japanese press report. China's defense ministry ruled out a military option in dealing with a North Korea problem on Thursday. President Trump, First Lady Melania Trump, and the rest of the Trump family will be on hand Thursday night to help light the national Christmas tree. U.S. President Donald Trump and Bahrain's Crown Prince Salman bin Hamad met at the White House Thursday to discuss Iran and the Gulf dispute. In Saigon, police say 2 men stole a car from a 25-year-old man at gunpoint in the parking lot of Route 6 department store and led police on a chase for being arrested. Dow S&P 500 notch record highs. Our tech leaders going down finished. Looking at the stocks now, up to 82 points at 24,221.50. S&P 500 up 20.48 points at 26.7.55. And that's Nasdaq up 49.63 points at 6873.97. While Barnes & Noble went small stores. Randy Zuckerberg is really angry at Alaska Airlines and the Bourne Company proposed a 125, 150 mile per hour loop for Chicago Express train request. Butterfly emerges from a quantum simulation. Migraine therapy that cuts attacks hailed as a huge deal, and why dogs are smarter than cats. Science shows they pack more neurons in their brains. Peter, Channel News time is 4-2 on this Thursday evening, and it is 7 out for a sports report. The Boston Celtics will be squaring off against the Philadelphia 76ers at the TD Garden. Game time 7:30 p.m. With layoffs, ESPN loses quality depth and behind-the-scenes talent. Brandon Ingram shows off how much he is going against Warriors for the Lakers. And Mike Tomlin's words will move over the Patriots as they needed it. Peter, Channel News time is 4-3 on this Thursday evening. And it's 7 out for Travis of the Pot. Beep, beep. Let's study off on the MBTA where it's looking at it good on the subway and the ferries. Okay. On the commuter rail too. Okay, looking at the highways and byways in New England, 95 at a southbound side. In Rhode Island, it's a little slow from Pawtucket to downtown Providence. 95 at a northbound side today, so for Route 37 Workway to downtown Providence. 195, both ends back between East Providence Way to downtown Providence. 295 at a southbound side. It's slow after Route 37 Cranston due to accident on 295 at the southbound side after Route 37 work, so avoid that area just a little bit. 295 at the southbound side, a little slow after Route 6 in Johnson. 295 on both ends back between Route 99 and 146A in the Lincoln North Smithfield stretch. 95 at the northbound side, so for 37 Workway to downtown Providence. And we got an accident on on-ramp to 95 south from Route 10 and Newport Bridge is out. Looking good, but the Manhope Bridge is out. Little slow. Out in the Cape. 25 eastbound side, a little slow. 6 to 20 in Bourne and 20 in the northbound side, a little slow before the Bourne Rotary. Up north. 95 minutes southbound side, stop and go between 120 and Canada to Route 1 in Sharon. 24 southbound side, it's up going from 45 from 128 in Cannon all the way out to Route 140 in Taunton. Route 3 in Bournemouth back to around the Braintree split, and 3 on the northbound side of also around Route 53 in Hanover. Suburb Expressway southbound side from South Boston on our way out to the Braintree split, and Suburb Expressway at the northbound side also on 203 in Quincy. 128 at the northbound side so from the Braintree split all the way to Route 24 out in Canton. 128 on the southbound side of it, so from Waltham all the way out to Route 24 in Canton. 128 on the northbound side, so from Route 3 in Billerica and Burlington all the way up to Linfield. 93 on both ends and downtown Boston is backed up. Mass back on both ends back between South Boston and the Logan Airport. Mass back westbound side of the store for Newton Corner all the way to Natick. Mass back eastbound side of also before Route 120 in Weston. Mass back westbound side of also just around Route 9 in Framingham. 185 on the southbound side it did so from the Mass back down to Route 135 in Hockton stretch. 3 on the northbound side so for Bedford down to Billerica. 485 on the both ends is back to between Lowell all the way up to the Route 3 in Tewksbury. 495 on the southbound side is back to all the way to Route 93 in Andover. 93 on the northbound side is so from Boston all the way down to Medford. 93 both ends and outside of Boston are backed up. Southern Cal tunnels are looking slow. Route 1 on the northbound side it is so from 16 in Revere all the way up to Route 60. 93 on the northbound side so between 125 and 133 in the Andover stretch. And Route 2 on both ends back to around the Concord stretch. 290 on the westbound side is so from Route for the Worcester stretch from the Worcester-Shrewsbury border all the way to Route 9. 91 on the southbound side it is so from Springfield all the way to the Massachusetts-Connecticut border. 91 on the northbound side is also for the Springfield stretch. 291 on the southbound side is also the Springfield stretch. Around Route 91. 91 on the southbound side so for 305 and Hartford all the way at the downtown Hartford, Connecticut, and 91 on the southbound side. It's so from Hartford all the way to Rocky Hill and hit it again after Route 9 in Middletown. 84 westbound side. It's so from East Hartford down to Farmington. Route 2 on westbound side, Louisville for I-84 in Hartford, Connecticut. 84 westbound side, Louisville from Route 7 to Cheshire all the way up to Waterbury, Connecticut on the westbound side. Eastbound 84 so from between Middlebury and Waterbury, Connecticut. 84 on the westbound side and eastbound side, Louisville and Denbury stretch. Merritt Parkway, eastbound side, so for Sheffield area to Bridgeport. 95 on the northbound side, so for Greenwich area to Bridgeport, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, also West Avenue, New Haven, Connecticut. And 395, slow after Route 44 in Putnam, Connecticut. Up in Southern New Hampshire, Route 1 on the westbound side, also after Everett Turnpike in Manchester, New Hampshire. Spalding Turnpike on the northbound side, slow around Route 4 in Durham, New Hampshire. And highways and byways at Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont are looking good. Estimate on I-89, the northbound side, slow for the Burlington, Vermont stretch, and Interstates A789. Southbound side is also after getting with us safe New York, Vermont. 89 on the northbound side, Wilson, St. Albans Sound, and all the way to 59 on the northbound side, so it's 7 Quebec headed towards Montreal. Peter, children's time is 4:07 on this Thursday evening, and it's 7:30 for weather report. And take a look at the current radar satellite loop around the region. It shows clouds coming on much of eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and up around the seacoast of much of Maine and western New Brunswick and western Nova Scotia, and coming up all of Quebec. And to the west of us, some snow showers from western portion of Quebec, northwest of Montreal, and it's sleeting down around Ottawa and southwest of Montreal and Quebec. And rain showers in the northeast of Ontario and upstate New York, stretching down for western New York from Buffalo all the way down western PA, down for southeastern portions of Ohio, down for western and northern portions of West Virginia, down to eastern Kentucky, western Virginia, and the northeastern Tennessee. And gonna time to see where they're gonna be going, and they're gonna be headed towards the east in the next 8 hours, in the next couple of hours, and we're going to be in the rain part of the system in the overnight hours, and it's going to be out of it just in time for the morning commute. Right now, currently in Norton, 45 degrees, humidity 72%, and barometer 3.14 inches, and it's falling rapidly. Alright, let's take a look at the weather outside. Looking at the weather outside, and it is overcast over the reservoir. So expect it to be an overcast night tonight with rain in the overnight hours of early Friday morning. All right. Let's take a look at the forecast that goes like this. All right. Friday night, we're going to have some showers likely maybe between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. with cloud skies about, a low around 41 degrees and south about 5 miles coming. Common evening, chance space at 60%, new percent less than 7 inches possible for Friday at chance of shower before 7 a.m. Cloud 5 mid-morning and then gradual cooling high near 50 degrees and common becoming in northwest wind 5 to 8 miles in the morning. West gust side is 22 miles an hour, chance space is 30%. New percent less than 7 inches possible Friday night, mostly crisp about 25 degrees and north about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Saturday. Increased clouds at a high of 44 to about 26 degrees, calm winds. For Sunday, mostly sunny and the most crisp about 44 to about 28 degrees. For Monday, sunny and the most crisp about 47 to about 32 degrees. And Tuesday, chance rain after 11 a.m. mostly clouds about 54 to about 44 degrees. And chance space is 50%. And for Wednesday, rain likely, clouds about 54 about 34 degrees. And chance space is 6%. And for Thursday, percent about 55 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 4 o'clock news on this November 30th, 2017 on a Thursday evening. I'm PJ, which we have a good evening. Goodbye today to the North. See you at 11 o'clock for Atlanta Airport. Hope you have a good evening.